You guys already know what time it is. As you guys can see, what's up, guys? Your boy Strider Chip. I'm back with another one. I'm looking at this Strider Chip, not Strider Chip. This Soulja Boy gaming console is no longer available. I wasn't even going to talk about any of this. I wasn't going to talk about it. I wasn't going to give any of my thoughts and opinions about any of it. I just didn't feel like it was even necessary to even talk about. You know what I mean? The first time I heard that Soulja Boy was coming out with his own gaming console, I think that was sometime actually last year. I was like, oh, okay, that was cool. He's coming out with his own gaming console. I thought he was legitimately doing like a legitimate gaming console. But this, as you can see, his no longer active debut. Soulja game appears to be dead despite Soulja Boy claims that the emulator is 100% legit. All it is one big emulator. It's a console emulator. That's all it is. That's all it is to it. If you guys haven't seen it, there are plenty of other videos out there. I'm probably not going to link any videos to this video to it, but there are plenty of other videos out there that probably show the Soulja Boy game console being played and the games they have on it. It was terrible. It was terrible as hell. It was stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? I get Soulja Boy is trying to take a step away from rapping and the music and doing beats and stuff like that and moving to a different market, which is cool, but you gotta do it legitimately. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and read some of this article a little bit, and then I'm gonna give you more of my thoughts on it. So sadly, the Soulja game appears to be departing as quickly as it's arrived. Soulja Boy's console, the handheld system, is no longer on the Soulja Watch website. At the scrutiny and regarding the legality of the young entrepreneur selling emulators, which that's exactly what it is, which came installed with other companies' games, immediately arose. The handheld system was marketed as being able to play Switch, 3DS, Vita, Neo Geo, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games, according to Polygon, which is another site, and came preloaded with 3,000 already built in. Wow, they're already built in installed emulators to it, and there's 3,000 of them. That's crazy. During an early December interview with Rolling Stone, Soulja Boy stated that he has nothing to worry about any legal ratifications regarding the Soulja game consoles. Honestly, I feel that it's 100% legit. If Soulja Boy is saying this, and I know sometimes you have these writers, the writers who do these articles, right? And they'll probably say some stuff that some of these people haven't really said, but this seems like that's something he may say. You know, he seems kind of foolish and a little bit naive about it. Honestly, I feel that everything's 100% legit, and there will be no reason for any legal ramifications for anything like that. Soulja said, honestly, I don't have any worries at all, any concerns, because everything we're doing is legit. It's been researched. What? It's been researched, dude? Come on, man. Everything has been basically confirmed that it's a green light and we're good. It's partly the people from outside looking in that aren't understanding the type of deals that we made behind the scenes that are worried. Listen, you gotta, I mean, come on, man. This in a since deleted offended a tweet, Soulja wrote, for anyone that thinks that Nintendo's gonna go sue me, you're retarded. Nothing's gonna happen. Everything's legit. My console isn't going anywhere. Trust me. A day later, he concluded, had to boss up. Didn't have a choice. A rep for Soulja Boy did not reply to the to a request for comment. See, dude, like everybody. Now, don't get me wrong though. Just because when everybody's saying it doesn't mean that everybody means that they're right. Just because when everybody else agrees to it doesn't mean that they're all right. I can understand that. However, in this case here, in these conditions here, the major bigger problem with this whole thing is that he's selling a big emulator, a console emulator, and it has illegal ROMs, illegal emulators already on it, installed on it. It has illegal stuff that's already on that shit, man. That's illegal. This is and I'm hearing that Soulja Boy likes to play video games, so I don't. Maybe he just hadn't come across that. He just, I can imagine that Soulja Boy, anything he plays is consoles games here. He's just very narrow minded. He plays only console games. He may not even know anything about emulators or anything like that whatsoever. I think this is what's needed to be done here. Is this is what's needed out of all this. What's needed is that if Soulja Boy wanted to transition to the gaming industry or making games, why not you work with some of these gaming industry companies on creating a video game instead of a video game console? Maybe why not do that? I mean that's what 50 Cent did. You guys remember the 50 Cent game, right? Let's go ahead and check that out here. There was a 50 Cent video game. A 50 Cent video game. I still remember that. And this 50 Cent video game, man, don't get me wrong. I think my brother got it for Christmas or whatever. I think it was called 50 Cent Bulletproof. I think 50 Cent. Go ahead and check that out. I think that's what it was called, 50 Cent Bulletproof. Yep, there you go, 50 Cent Bulletproof. See, it came out like in 2005. Soulja Boy could have took this idea, because this 50 Cent so far is like the only rapper I'm knowing that came out with his own video game. He could have did the same exact thing, right? Came out with his own video game like 50 Cent did. However, instead of doing a 50 Cent video game, like a you shooting up people in the hood and all this other stuff, man, instead of doing that, Soulja Boy can probably do his own fighting game if he likes fighting games. He can do his own action adventure style game, whatever games that he's into. I don't even know what he's into. Matter of fact, he can do another NBA Street video game if he wanted to, but don't call it NBA Street. Call it something completely different. Don't even call it NBA Jam, NBA Street. Call it Street Hoops or hopping, ball hopping or whatever. He could have did that, his own basketball video game, his own street football game, NFL Street. You remember that came out? He can do like those styles of games, brand it with something completely different with a different brand instead of Soulja Games, Soulja Boys. He could have did that. It's not. I don't. You know what I mean? This right, the idea he has about getting into the gaming industry, I don't think that was a bad idea. This is another one of 50 Cent's game. I don't think that was a bad idea. I just think that how he executes the idea is a good idea, but how he executes it, it was terrible. It's a terrible thing, man. They're going about it the wrong way. I mean, I think a lot of other people can probably see that. I can see it. Downloading or going off to China to buy these knockoffs products, and having them build your console or using the consoles that they may have and having controllers, just having a whole bunch of ROMs installed inside of it, and you saying that it's not really a problem. It's a problem because you're buying a video game that's already is available for purchase and download. So it's a completely waste of money. These people know that. That everybody knows that. A lot of people can agree with that. It's not that hard to see it, man. It's disappointing to see this stuff here. It's very disappointing. It's kind of sad to see it because I don't really want him to really get punished for all that. But you know what? It is what it is. So I'm not the one I ain't the one behind it that's pulling the trigger. It's not something I really have to worry about, right? Or anybody else. It's just that the way you go about doing this, you trying to. Like, you gotta be reasonable with this stuff here. That's all you can do is just be a little bit more reasonable. I mean, I have my own ideas of doing my own fighting game. If I was a rapper, I would have did that. You know what I mean? Or if I was somebody who liked video games, if I was an actor, or you got actors out there who have money, or actresses that have money that can literally do their own video game too. I mean, all it takes is you coming up with the idea of it, and then reaching out to the people that can help you build it. Obviously, it's gonna cost some money to do, but however, when Soulja Boy doing the stuff he's doing now, right? The stuff he was just doing now, man, it kind of shows you how much money he maybe he didn't have a lot of money. I take it that he didn't really have enough money. This is probably why he was reaching out to China when it comes to this gaming thing. But hey, man, that's my video on this here. These are my comments. You know what I mean? It's a disappointing to see it. Don't buy it. You know what I mean? Obviously, don't buy it. They already took it down anyway. So even if you do have an opportunity to buy the console, still don't do it. Anyway, that's my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. More content coming soon. And peace.